Hello, I'm the Who Guy and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're taking a look at Dot and Bubble. Yes, my episode review of Dot and Bubble, number 5 in the series. Of course, there's only 8 episodes this season, so we are over halfway now, and I'm gutted to say that. That's quite sad to say. However, we've got lots to talk about in this episode, starting with the good, then we'll get into the bad, and then my overall opinions. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. That really helps me out, as well as giving the video a like. And if you want to enter the competition, click up there, because we are only 4 subscribers away when I'm recording this video to having the 200 subscribers special. So if you guys want to subscribe and click up there and enter the giveaway, that'd be really appreciated.
It's win-win-win.
Let's get into reviewing the episode. So starting with the good, and you have to say it first, get it over and done with. Oh my word, that ending was absolutely fantastic. The Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa, is going to be up there in my Doctor Who rankings when his tenure is finished. He absolutely stole the show at the end. Really powerful speech at the end. I love Doctor speeches, so that really hit home. I thought he was fantastic. Being a Doctor-like episode, I thought was really done well this time round. I think previous episode, 73 Yards, he kind of was literally just not there. This episode, he's in the episode, but he's not, but he is. So I thought that was really well done in this episode, and I absolutely loved it. But yeah, that ending, the whole scene was beautiful. It looked amazing. I love that costume on Ncuti. I think that's my favourite costume on him. And yeah, by far one of Ncuti's, if not best scene in Doctor Who today. Thought the racism at the end was quite a shock to some of you. It wasn't a shock to me because I kind of clicked just before that they were all white and kind of privileged, if you will. Now, I thought they weren't really going to tap into that, but they did. And yeah, the whole shock factor of this episode blew me away. When Callie was like that towards the Doctor, it just clicked in my head. Oh my god, they're like so racist, actually. Like so racist. And I thought it was dealt really well. I was wondering when this was going to come up, because we might get historical episodes where the Doctor obviously going back in time and being black could be a problem. This not being a historic episode but still a problem, I really do like, because there is still racism in our society now, and I thought this was really put to the front of this episode at the end, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. And the way the Doctor just didn't react to it, and I think that is exactly right. That is exactly what the Doctor would do. He wouldn't react to it. He was calm, collected, and moved on from it, because all he cared about was saving the people. And unfortunately, it looks like they didn't get saved.
Oh, well.
Continuing on, talking about key characters in this episode, Lindy Pepper, oh my word, she was fantastic in this episode. Just completely blew it out of the water. I thought she was fantastic. Thought the acting from her was fantastic in this episode, considering she had to completely kind of ignore the outside world and be in her own bubble. When you had Lindy and Ricky in that kind of enclosed sewers, I thought was fantastic, and just completely shocked me when she kind of turned on him, because this whole episode I thought she was nice. Well, not nice, but kind of stubborn, but nice enough, and then she completely switched. I was not expecting it, and I love that about Doctor Who. When Doctor Who surprises me, that's awesome. And then the whole racism thing, linking that back in with her character, was just done really well. I thought throughout the episode as well, she did a great performance, as well as I think there might be something extra with her. The look she was giving the Doctor at the end gives me think that maybe she might be coming back. I wouldn't mind it. Maybe a big new villain. That would be cool. With the mother being, of course, Susan Twist, why not? Which we are presuming is dead, because obviously the planet got taken over by those slug things. And we got obviously Susan Twist as her mum, so maybe she is villainous because of Susan. You know, there may be some links there towards a brand new villain of Doctor Who. I'm not too sure whether that's literally that character's ending that is the whole Lindy Pepper storyline, but I have a feeling that she might return, not in this season, but I think she might return in future episodes. Ricky September's character was really cool, and I thought throughout the episode did a great performance. I thought Ricky as a character was really, really interesting, that it was this popular kind of celebrity kind of YouTube-esque character who is of course loved by everyone. He was the most normal of everyone when leaving the bubble, which again we didn't get much explanation why he was like that. I thought he was too nice and too good at things compared to everyone else. Ricky's character was really fun, and that bit where he died was quite gruesome for Doctor Who, number one, and two, did not see it coming at all.
It sort of balances out because this world lost its Ricky, but there's me.
The monsters in this episode as well looked absolutely fantastic. Character options, please give us a figure. He won't. But of course, they looked amazing. The VFX and also practical effects. Really like the design, the kind of sluggy, slimy. Well. I thought they were really cool and scary, and like I say, a figure where we could have, like, you get one figure and put it in the slug. Okay, that sounds a bit weird, but you know what I mean. That would look pretty cool on the shelf. I absolutely loved the character design, and they were quite scary at points, and I loved the whole alphabetical order kind of killing spree that they were doing as well. It's not like the Doctor did stop them, so they might be returning villains to come. I think overall this episode really gave me amazing Russell T Davies #1 original vibes, which I absolutely adore. The classic kind of, well, I'm saying classic, but it's not really classic, Tennant and Eccleston years. But this just felt like that, but new. And I loved that. This is what I wanted from the Russell T Davies era, was episodes that felt like the old, but are brought into the new. And this is what this episode felt like. Previous couple of episodes have been quite weak. This one, however, I really enjoyed. Getting into the bad things about this episode, I think my main gripe with this episode was, unfortunately, nothing getting really explained again. A bit similar to 73 Yards, it was a very, very quick ending. However, I thought the ending was much better this time in this episode. The whole Susan thing is still not explained. The Doctor finally recognised her, but it's still not explained. New viewers are going to get very confused. If I'm getting confused, new viewers are going to get confused. Just things not getting explained. Why are the slugs here? What are they doing? Just no questions basically being asked. That is my main gripe with this episode. But it's not going to kill the episode for me. I had lots of fun. I really think this could be a two-parter episode where we might have maybe next season a follow-on to this episode, because the slugs are still out there. I think Pepper's going to be still out there. Maybe linking with Susan Twist, we don't know yet. I liked it either way, but yeah, that was my main gripe with the episode. So very concerned with this episode being Dr. Light. I thought that was done well. However, it did look quite cheap, especially at the start, where a lot of it was in that kind of bubble screens where we just had screen, 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 screen. I thought that was quite cheap and quite lazy. However, I think it was done very well in the end, so my previous concerns really kind of didn't hinder the rest of the episode, as we got more kind of action than just the kind of VR headset bubble. And that's pretty much it. Overall, absolutely loved the episode. I'm giving it a rating of 8 out of 10. So the same as 73 Yards, because I really enjoyed that one too. However, with this one, I thought the ending was much better than the previous one. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I didn't have great expectations for this episode, knowing it was going to be Dr. Light, but I thought the scenes that the Doctor were in were the best scenes. So I can convincingly say that Ncuti Gatwa is the best part of season 1 of Doctor Who. If I had to describe this episode in 3 words, it would be future, shocking, and slugs. There were so many twists in this episode, so many new characters, and I loved it. Just overall felt like a classic Doctor Who story at the end of the day, and that is why I really enjoyed this episode. Talking about enjoying, make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe down below and not forget to enter that giveaway. I've been the Who Guy. Make sure to check out my other episode reviews and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Depositing slug pellets all over the earth.